Drumline class. I'm Mr. Fanning. I teach the Drumline class. So I'm going to let you know what's going on here so you're not just watching a bunch of guys banging on the drums. That's an exercise we call 8 on a hand, because you play 8 notes on a hand. Pretty clever. And it teaches a thing called the legato stroke. And legato in music is an Italian term. It means long. So all their notes go long. So after we teach them legato strokes, we teach them a thing called accent tap. So they're going to play taps, which are about 3 inches high, and then they're going to play an accent, which is a full stroke, which is 12 inches high. So this is an exercise we call accent tap, and we'll play it 2 times.
And
Here we
we're
go.
wearing mats, so we can't. How about that? Wasn't that very impressive? Now, we have 3 sections in the drum line that you see today. We have our snare drums. Angelo, who's looking very serious there in the center. Angelo, will you play a little bit of snare drum so they can hear what the snare sounds like? No, give me something a bit more than that. Come on. Show off all the exercise. I know the great work you've been putting in on that drum. Alright, wasn't that great? So that's our snare drum, it's the high voice or the soprano voice. Over here we have our multi-toms, which we call quads. They originally started as 4, but we have 5s up here. Mitchell, will you give them a sample of the quad drums, please? And then when we have our bass drums, and you'll see our bass drums, we have 5 different sizes of bass drums, and that's because they'll usually take the parts that are on the snare and they'll split it between 5 players. So as you're watching them, you'll see their parts are all interlocked, so it gives it that next level of complexity. So EJ, give us a little bass drum sound over there. Alright, the smile's free on that. Great, so the next exercise we're going to play now is we learn legato strokes, we learn a staccato stroke, which was the accent and keeping the stick down. Staccato is an Italian term for short. Now we're going to take that and put it between both our hands alternating, and we call this accented sixteenths. Alright, was that great? Now a couple things you're going to notice that they're doing is they're doing a thing called dudding. And what dudding is we take the tempo from the person who's counting us in, which is Angelo. When he plays on his snare, it's actually a count in. They pick up the tempo and then they duck together to internalize that tempo so then they can play together. So that's what's going on there. And then after they finish the exercise, they will stay in a position that we call set. And then you'll hear Angelo plays a little 5-stroke roll on his drum, and then they all release, and then they know they can relax after that. So that's part of the discipline that you find in the drumline. Part of the drumline class is at the end of a semester, our goal is to teach the students how to play a double-stroke roll. Heinze, will you show us a double-stroke roll, please? So a double-stroke roll is 2 notes on each hand. So this exercise is called double beat, and it builds up the doubles until they can play a double stroke roll. So here we go, double beat. So one more exercise we're going to play for you, and this is actually a very difficult exercise, and this is the first class that's had the ability to get through the exercise, just in terms of the rehearsal etiquette, and their focus and engagement in class has been absolutely wonderful for this. There's a rudiment that we call a paradiddle. Angela, will you play some paradiddle very slowly? Like right, left, right, right, but that fast. So we call that a paradiddle. Right, left, right, right. Left, right, left, left. And faster sounds. Can you play a little bit faster, Angelo? So that's the same thing, it's a little bit faster. So that's what we call a drum rudiment, and it's just vocabulary when we're drumming. So this next exercise is written by someone who helps out with our drumline a great deal. His name's Adam Sinclair. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where he went. But this next exercise was written by him, and it's, oh, there he is. And this is called Paradiddle Jam. Jam, jam, paradiddle jam. And we'll do it 2 times. Do it twice. Did that seem like a hard exercise to play? Yeah, it really was. And I think it probably took us about 5 to 6 hours just to learn to play that once through. And even, you can still see the engagement on their face when they're playing it. They're totally focused. Even in the groove section, boom, boom, click, boom, 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 click. I'm trying to get them to dance and enjoy that a little bit, but they're so focused on what they're playing, they can't do it. Let's do it one more time, a little bit faster, just like we did in class today. They just said to themselves, oh. All right, here we go, one more time, be faster. Hey, let's hear it one more time with the Drumline class. Aren't they doing awesome? Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to close the curtain at this point, and then we'll get the choir out. Great job, guys.